Alright. Still steadily just getting better with me PvP, little bit by little bit again. Going back to Proxy Robo, but it's a scouting version of the build. There's so many different builds in PvP right now. I found that just a blind Proxy Robo wasn't doing it for me anymore. Even though it still is the best build, in my opinion, against someone who just blind expands. Like, I love a blind Proxy Robo. There's just too many times someone's proxy stargating and I wouldn't realize. And whilst you can still win those games, because my opponents were often scouting, they weren't doing blind proxies, they would often be able to adapt and then, you know, come out on top. Make sure we don't miss any pro production here. There we go. 2 on each mineral patch. Make sure that mining is all good in and also under the hood. So what are we doing here? We're looking for any pylons back there so that where they can suddenly surprise start cannons on the low ground. I'm not doing a completely comprehensive check, but it'll do. Now one guy, I pull off gas as standard. Let's go do me Proxy Robo up there, shall we? I feel like I proxy up here no matter which side of the map I spawn on this map. That's like a funny habit of mine. It's like really bad if people watch my stream. Like, they will know where to look, man. Notice I'm checking every corner. Two on each gas, so finish the workers on minerals. Looks pretty normal. Second pylon's there. I don't think he scouted me though, right? He's chrono boosting one of those who wants to get me out of here. It's a third pylon there.
Your probes are under attack.
Alright, third stalker starts up. And then the wall-off probe. Yeah. It really does not feel like a proxy from him.
Your probes are getting wrecked.
I just want to take a quick look-see though to double check. I mean, we know it's probably not.
I am here in the shadow.
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
Start that immediately, and we'll warp in up here, I think. Oh, actually, no, we can do another pylon down here.
I am here in the shadows. I am the voice. Let our enemy know our fury.
That was sloppy. Shouldn't have ran up there. No reason to.
I return to serve.
Okay.
I am the voice.
Your probes are under attack.
Just taking a look. See, we can't see anything. God damn.
Job's done.
Okay. Losing a lot of units here, which is not good. That, of course, will become quick warp-ins in the near future.
I am here in the shadows. I am.
Your probes are getting wrecked. Your probes are under attack.
Cold is the. I am the voice of the. I am
Come.
you record.
Glory to the day.
I. We are one.
Yes, Executor. Ire, shout.
Count. They like to up that starport count quickly, but U-Thermal knew the secret to success was in having a ton of Marines and Marauders. I'm getting so excited I can't even speak anymore.
That is definitely the secret thing.
Exclamation mark bribe. I want to see some chat balls. Balls, balls, balls.
State thy
I return to serve.
Najakam. The firstborn shall persevere. Let
I am
I'm a little worried about DTs.
I am the
combat.
we are one with the shadows.
The Templar march.
He's starting it.
Fire shall be where shall we march? Wars alive. Forward to glory. It shall be done.
I am the vote.
I return to serve.
I am here in the shadows. We are one. Consciousness awakening. Ancient, speak. I am here in the shadows.
I didn't end up using this. It's just silly, probably.
Mineral field depleted.
Teleport successful.
Holy shit, yeah, he did a really good job of doubling down on the Phoenix production.
I am
Not expecting that, god damn.
Unicorn.
I mean, I did some nice little bits of harassment, but I ain't gonna cut it, man.
Shadows.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Teleport successful.
Time. We're running out of minerals back home.
I guess Zealots and Sentries might be it.
I am Unicorn. Cold. We are one.
Stalk with Zealot Sentries, and if I can get a Twilight up and kind of pivot into that tech, I guess this can still work. I do think I have a little bit more money than him.
They're going after your pilot.
Combat. Glory to the Daylong.
Yeah, this was really well done by him. I'm not used to this kind of like, I'm just willing to sit on
That
one
mineral
base thing
field's gone.
so
Don't
much.
spend it all in one place.
Yeah, wow, that was dumb. I thought I could catch him a little bit too far in front. And of course you can see what that ended up as.
Teleport successful. Siravek.
Give us.
The skies await.
Yes, execute. Where
going
shall
great.
Najakan enough? We are of what? We
Yeah, I was definitely ahead economically before that, of course. Not anymore.
forward. Wars alive. Let none deter us.
Where do our enemies lurk? La Farosh. On the we I am eager to strike. I will. Time for battle. I stalk through the stars. Understood. Time for battle. Shaz to Templari. Engaging the enemy. Teleport successful. My life for hire.
So I'm still trying to recover because there's still a tiny chance here. Obviously I need gateways more than anything, but let's see if I can get that. It's interesting. I guess this observer still might rotate probably. Okay.
Engaging the enemy. On the wings of justice. Where do I... The skies await.
Wait. Oh, this is a Maphacker. Oh, that's why he can track me so well. Right. This is the guy we saw playing
Research finished.
playing Neuro the other day. Yeah, he's a Maphacker. Oh, okay. I was like,
I am eager
this
to
guy's doing some
strike.
strange things right now. Yeah. Cool. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to help you out. If you can see everything that's going on the map. Yeah. Yup. Cool. I'll report him after this game. Don't worry. Hey guys. He's back. Yeah. Look at that. He blinks before he even sees me. Oh, imagine having a penis that tiny that you want to map hack, guys. Woo. This will make me more of a man.
The skies
Thing is, he's got a forge as well. Yeah, I was wondering. I feel like I've seen the name before. Yeah, I'm quite sure he is a Maphacker.
Time for battle.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very blatant about it. A lot of people are very lazy with their reporting, so I'm not sure if people have actually reported him yet properly through the... There's an email account. I'll go find it in my Gmail history.
I am...
The merging is complete. My life for ire.
Where do our enemies... Time... Where? The skies await.
My life for ire.
La for... Siravek. Anan, Siravek. Triol. I stop engaging the enemies.
Justice be done. Orange, she sounds.
I mean, I should just die, but you never know.
Understood. Anan Porkal.
You notice I'm doing a lot with little squads of units and stuff. We're trying to just keep an eye
Time for
on...
battle.
We're trying to just keep him busy a little bit.
Command me.
Engaging the enemy.
We embrace the glory of battle.
We
Mineral field depleted.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Speak and be heard. On the wings.
I meditate the sun. We stand as one. Kassar, de Templar, we are the blade. Orange, we stand. I return to serve.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Na'adan, we embrace the glory of battle.
Geyser's empty.
So the way you beat a hacker, if you know you're playing them, is basically you just do a lot of stuff and keep them busy, and that's one of the best ways to do it.
Mineral field depleted.
So we're kind of keeping him busy right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough though, right? Problem is he also might be able to select my units through the fog. So we're going to get out like 5 disruptors, see if we can deal with that. And the Phoenix are going to be guarding them, which is going to be really cool.
Guys are exhausted.
And we are, of course, trying to just chrono boost the shit out of this. And we're trying to add in like Immortals and all sorts of units in here.
Consciousness.
So I'm going to actually add a Colossus and a Viagra upgrade as well.
We are the blades of iron. We strike.
We're running out of minerals back home.
So obviously my upgrades are way behind. I am way behind, but we're just kind of looking at how we might be able to make this into a game.
Upgrade complete.
I return to serve.
More Immortals. Can we make +1 armor? No, let's make +2 attack. It's more important.
We shall stand against the darkness. We seek
Hello.
enlightenment.
Why would you even hallucinate?
Time. Command. My life for iron. The merging is complete. We are the blades of... What guidance? Justice. I return to serve.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Power overwhelming.
Research complete.
We embrace the glory of battle. Haroon Naladan. We embrace the glory.
We're running out of minerals back home. They're attacking your base, you know.
We embrace the glory.
We're running
My life for iron. Kassar de Templar. We shall stand against power. I return to serve. The merging is complete.
Your probes are under attack. Get him out of there!
My life for iron. We are the blades of...
Your upgrade's done.
We embrace the glory of battle. We stand. My life for iron. I return to serve.
How does it feel to be this bad at StarCraft that you can't even finish the game with Maphacker when you're this far ahead? I think he's gonna win. It's like really hard to win when you're, you know, this far behind all game, but that is just hilarious. Like, what is this guy doing?
We're running out of minerals.
Okay, cool. So building more immortals. We've got a few more disruptors. We're gonna make more Colossus as well.
Command me. For our justice. We are the blade our mind. We seek him. I return to serve. Thy bidding, Yuriko. I feel your presence. Yuriko. We stand. I am the.
He can still win. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get too excited. He should still win. Still got a very small army. Even though I've got a sick army, it's a good defensive army. I would not expect myself to be able to win with this army.
Ancient wood.
We embrace the glory of battle. We stand as we. Na'adan Atu.
He's got better upgrades than me. Two more Colossus, I guess?
We're running out of minerals back
Colossus
home.
could go very bad for me, right?
Thespian guys are exhausted.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Kassam. I like what I am. We are the blades you require. Cold is the void. The merging is complete. We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle. Kassam. My charge.
Pylon under attack.
I like what I am. I am the voice. You require my.
Ancient.
We are our song. Data.
We're running out of minerals back home. Mineral field depleted.
Alright, let's go. Hopefully he doesn't have air units yet. If he does, probably dead, but whatevs. Try and make a warp prism.
Geyser's empty. Your upgrade's done.
Your demands.
We embrace the glory of battle. Orange, she said.
You're under attack. Siege up.
Phoenix actually did a really good job there.
I return to serve. Command. I meditate. Wait. Mage. Cassol de Templar. My life for hire. We are the justice be done. The merging is complete. Na Adan Atu. I return.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Cassol de Templar. My life for hire. We seek enlightenment. I keep. The merging is complete.
Why not? We'll get plasma shields.
Cassol de Templar. We are focused. I bask. From the shadows, the merging. My life for hire.
Your probes are getting wrecked.
The darkness rise. We
Mineral field.
Cassol de Templar. Battle is upon us. Our minds are as one. The merging is complete.
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
My life for iron.
Your probes are under attack. Get them out of there! We're running out of minerals back home. Your probes are getting wrecked. Mineral field depleted. Your probes are under attack. We're running out of minerals back home. Bigger, faster, stronger, upgraded.
Cassol de Templar. Cassol de Templar. I am
For anyone just tuning in, yes, we are playing a Maphacker.
the merging is complete. Blades of justice and Massacre. We embrace the glory of battle. We stand as one. My life for hire. We embrace the glory of battle. Command justice you require. We embrace the glory of battle. We are sorry they time.
Still see a lot of supply up here.
Nasperu una. I am the voice of the merging.
Mineral field depleted.
We embrace the glory of battle.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. Vespian Geyser exhausted.
Job's done.
Geyser's empty. Vespian Geyser exhausted.
Get fucked, you fucking loser. You fucking sad human. You sad boy. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. He's like, I'm beating him with my map axe. I'm beating him with my map axe. Starts fucking spilling a little bit over the fucking sides. He's like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? I know he's not the guy in chat. But this is for you.
Get fucked, guy in the chat.
That's Maynard's thoughts on map hacking sad fucking losers as well. Oh, got a map hack to try to win the video game. Burp, 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 burp. Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. Yeah, what a fucking tool, man. What a fucking tool. I realized in the game he was moving around a bit weird and kept intercepting my Phoenix, and then I realized I saw Neuro find him massing Blink Stalkers down towards his like his movements and stuff. Like Neuro would go in for a counterattack and the guy would like blink towards it when he had no vision of it and stuff like that. So I was watching Neuro stream like 2 days ago. I think it's the same guy. So I will report him and stuff. But yeah, he's just like, I'm just gonna mass shit on one base to survive and not even have a nexus. And yeah, he was always very quick at being in the main for the Prism. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So like from the very first move, I was like, oh, you know what? He's taking his expand. He's gone down there. I know he's like hanging out down here. So I was like, you know what? Let's go straight up to the high ground with me 2 Immortals. See if I can depower the pylon and then quickly rotate back to the bottom. That's interesting. He's already clicking back there with no vision, right? No scouting at all, by the way. Yeah, no scouting. And you know, it's like, oh, that's cool. Just hanging out, doing my thing. Completely blind defensive 3-gate robo. Yeah, this is how. Yep. He looks at the proxy. He just looks at the proxy through the fog like a fucking huge galaxy brain Protoss player. And he's like, all right, hanging out, getting ready for the push. Oh, he's just picked up. He's flying towards my main. No? Oh, no, that's in a sec. Okay, yeah. He intercepts the next probe, warps in 3 stalkers, and he's like, okay, just hanging out. Cool. In the shadows. Move up there. All right, move back to the low ground. Now, check this out as well. That stalker, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I actually went to hunt that stalker with these 2 stalkers, and he hides it down there. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or he just A-moved it there initially. But yeah, I remember being like, where the fuck did that stalker go? It was down here killing a probe. It was meant to be running back and get caught by those 2 stalkers. And I was like, that's weird. Yeah, this is high-level Protoss player. Like, literally the brain of a peanut. Can you imagine even like learning? Like, it's not like the micro and macro is terrible, right? Can you imagine like putting time into? They've probably got like micro bots as well and stuff. I don't know, but 400 APM. Like, what do you? How try hard do you need to be? And then you're letting a depth shade in and shit. Like, you've got map hacks. How are you letting a depth even do damage? What the fuck? So we both went Stargate. Mine was quicker, but I didn't actually invest in it. I was like, oh, that's cool. We're just playing Ground Wars for now. I can hold off on the thing next. Which is me being a bit greedy. I was trying to get the Disruptor out. And I was like, wait, oh, what the fuck? You got a Phoenix very quickly. Okay. Yeah, this game was crazy, dude. This game was actually crazy. Check the Disruptor shots for the micro hacks. Oh, really? People have like dodging Disruptor hacks? You guys want me to slow down on when he's blinking towards Phoenix? I mean, we already have proof. We already saw that he literally kept hovering his screen over here without scouting anything. Previous game where I was Zerg makes even less sense in retrospect. Well, the thing is, he clearly doesn't like really understand how to play the game. Yeah, like even there, I was like, I went out to intercept the Phoenix thinking they'd get a bit ahead of the army, and I could kill one, he'd pull back, and then I'd get back to the safety, and then I was like, wait. I was like, oh, this is shit. Like catches 4 stalkers. I'm like, okay, I'm dead, and I was like, well, I killed the Phoenix at least. I mean, I'm gonna lose every probe. So check out the end of this fight, by the way. I'm on 17 probes against 40. 17 probes against 40. I mean, these adepts kill a handful, but not enough. Still 21 versus 36 after those 2 adepts. How are you bad enough at StarCraft that you lose a game from here? Oh my lord. Oh, Maphacker. Oh, silly, sweet Maphacker. Oh my god, that's incredible. Yeah, the blinking towards the phoenixes. Okay, there was a few there. There was a few there. We can take a look at those again. It's big brain player. If you guys do want to report it, I believe it's hacks@blizzard.com is the email, as well as reporting in-game. Always do both when you come up across a Maphacker. Save the replay, attach it. Say, obvious Maphacker looking through the fog at this timestamp, something like that. There are people at Blizzard whose job it is to actually go through, yep, confirmed, ban ban account. But yeah. How does he let me do damage? How fucking uncoordinated do you have to be as a player to take any harassment damage? He just runs everything around in a fucking blob. Let's check the control groups of this large brain player.
Starport count quickly, but Thermal knew the secret to success was in having a ton of Marines and Marauders. I'm getting so excited I can't even speak anymore.
That is definitely the secret pig. That is definitely the secret pig.
Here is a tip for killing an ugly Maphacker.
We're just watching from his view on regular game speed. He goes over to the right. He's waiting. He's looking at it. Yep. And then he gets a volley off. Kills a phoenix. They accidentally banned the real hurricane. Oh, Growl, thank you so much for the $10 tip. Crazy Duck Going Wild, thank you for the $10 tip. Said, I want to see some Chads, balls. Thank you very much, Crazy Duck Going Wild. We will hit up your strategy request momentarily. For those who don't know, if you guys ever want to see a strategy request, you can always bribe. !bribe has the rules on that. And we'll try to make it happen. Unfortunately, though, we actually have coaching now. That game went forever, so not necessarily unfortunate. We did throw out some balls that game as well. We also did a great Chad's Balls game earlier. Because of that, Crazy Duck Going Wild, I hope you drop by tomorrow. We're not going to be able to get to that bribe till tomorrow because we've got coaching coming up, backing up into the end of the stream. So, just to finish up this little video here, guys.
Starport count quickly, but Thermal knew the secret to success was in having a
Sorry for the echo there.
Of Marines and Marauders. I'm getting so excited I can't even speak anymore.
That is definitely the secret pig.
I think this is just impressive, guys.
I discovered the Rimworld soundtrack here and it's brought me a lot of joy. Thanks for all the content and for being one of the few streamers that actually respond to non-subscribers in chat.
Thank you, mate. I don't always get to. Sometimes people are like, Ree, do I have to pay money to talk? No, not at all. But yeah, we do appreciate the support, fam. Thank you very much for the huge $10 tip there, Otherling. Appreciate that, dude. Rimworld soundtrack's great. So, that's a cool donation voice, says Torify. Yeah, that's Barb. Her name is Barb. She's me secretary. She reads out donation messages. Not always correctly, but she does her best. So this is my favorite part of the game. This is where I broke the Maphacker, guys. And this is my favorite part of this replay. So I'm still epically down. I've recovered to a whole 36 probes up against 52 workers. I've got a handful of zealots and archons. It's a good meaty fighting army. Stalker's not the best at killing that. If he actually could micro like parting, he could just kill me with his blink stalkers alone. This player clearly not the smartest brain, right? Barb sounds Indian. She might be Indian, but her name is nonetheless Barb. Doesn't matter. Some say that's a conundrum in of itself. I say Barb that's her fucking name. Don't judge people on their name. Zoid Boy, thanks for the tier 1 sub, mate. So what we did, guys, is we realized that map hackers are really stupid and their ability to multitask is terrible. So what you want to do against map hackers is you want to constantly pretend you're going to counterattack an attack, but not actually do anything with it, and then just run it away. So notice the whole army, all the stalkers would run down here, and I'd run the zealots away. A zealot would come in. If it got in without him intercepting it, I'd shift click some probes down. It's an efficient zealot, and he's like tiny brain. He's going, go respond to this zealot. Gets like 4 probes. He's got map hacks. He's got double me supply. And he can't fucking defend it. So the zealots, I'm queuing them. At some points, I would queue them to move here, move here, move here. Same thing. And I just keep sending individual zealots, pairs, triple zealots back and forwards And I know he can't handle doing that and figuring out how to counter what I'm doing at the same time. Even if he could, guess what? What's the other? Step 2. So map control and attacking without actually committing to it. Moving around, looking like you're going to attack, and then just pulling back. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is what you want to do is you want to go and you want to actually break their brain further by doing something that's not easily counterable. So you want to go for a little bit of everything. Right, you want to go for a balanced composition. So I'm even doing little things that are trying to, which I normally do in PvP. I like to build just a couple of disruptors to try to get my opponent to fuck up their composition and make things like too many Phoenix. And then I just go back to lots of Archons and Immortals. And I just go, wow, we're maxed. It doesn't matter if I've got 4 or 5 disruptors. I just won't fire them. And their army gets kind of convoluted and complicated. And their Phoenix become really awkward. And once the Phoenix die, boom, 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 big balls. They're much more stressed out in the fight than I am. So I had a few disruptors in for that big blow up potential. Otherwise, just lots of Archons, lots of Zealots, and very slowly starting to just add upgrades, add more gateways, build Immortals, then Colossus, then Disrupt. I just build this kind of generic mix. Colossus, great versus Zealots. Archons, great versus everything else. Zealots, just a good unit for doing damage. And I just keep sending these Zealots off. And even when he cleans them up, send 2 more Zealots. Send them. Look at this. Attack moved in. But we can always micro it back if we've got the APM. Even if we don't, we're doing lots of other things. Look at this. He sees the Zealots turn around on the top, and he's fucking panicking. He's going, oh, there's 2 Zealots coming. How could I possibly deal with such a thing? This looks a lot like Alpha Star when its brain got broken, when Mana had the Immortal drop that kept going in and out, and its whole army was just spasming. I mean, look at this. Does he have Storm? What are we looking at? Why have you got High Templar hanging out in your army that aren't morphing into Archons? His economy, he's been ahead for so long, he's let me catch up in the workers. He's still up a casual. Sorry, let's look at the active forces. 50 army supply. Yeah, not much. But look at this. The Zealots are just distracting him. He's like, haha, I got 3 Zealots. And I'm like, okay, preferably I would have pulled these back. But guess what? More Zealots. And I'm like, all right, we're taking a 4th. We're building. And I just want to keep my army in the most defensible position ever and not take a bad fight. And I can't believe it. It's fucking working. Oh my god. Yeah, and then he tries to split off a counter attack. I deal with it. I send more dudes across, and then he blinks forward. This is not blink micro. I don't think that's bot micro, but yeah. So we kill a few stalkers. I've pulled the probes back. I've kept them alive. These Zealots are going. Look at his multitasking. He's just fucking running a blob of units around. He's accidentally picking units into his prism. He's like, I'm up 50 supply. I can see everything, but I'm still incapable of winning it. He warps in some Zealots. Look at that shit. He doesn't realize. I fucking split them up. I'm like, you can't deal with that. Look, I shift click your probes, you dickhead. Then he comes in, picks up most of me disruptors. Okay, good pickups, but I'm fighting in a choke point with Archons, Colossus, Immortals. 1 big ball lands on the Archon. Check out this ball here. This here is the money shot. About 8 stalkers go down to that one, and then I go, okay, the base is dead. He's got the base. He's still got so much more shit than me. I'm pulling back. I'm shooting. I'm moving. I'm shooting. Back to the shield batteries. More Zealots warping in. These Colossus are adding crazy damage. That Immortal manages to get out of the line of fire of the enemy Immortal. Does end up going down. And I even pull probes temporarily, and then I go, did you just fuck this up, mate? Did you just lose every probe on your natural while this was happening? I think you did, you fucking galaxy-brained map-hacking piece of shit. And, yeah. If you're wondering, guys, Pig, why is your webcam wobbling right now? What's happening? I have a justice boner, and it's justified, as all justice boners are. Okay? I just laid out some hurt on a sad person who doesn't understand the meaning of competition. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching me break the brain of a fucking moron by running a few Zealots around the map, buying myself about 7 minutes of time, and then having him attack through a choke point like a fucking idiot. Well done, Hurricane. I hope you enjoy fucking cheese grating your balls tonight, because that's about as much pleasure as you're going to get from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed me destroying a stupid map hacker. And, yeah, get fucked, map hackers.